My mom is reading you Not Quite Narwhal, which I used to love.
You used to love?
Uh-huh.
Don't you still love it? Yeah, okay, good. Not Quite Narwhal. We don't have the cover for it anymore. But it is one of our favorite books. You might have noticed a theme with the books here. Not Quite Narwhal. It's by Jessie, Sima. Not Quite Narwhal. And if you watch the other video about, what was the other book called that we read? Wendell the Narwhal. You've learned some things about narwhals already. So you're ahead of the game. Okay. Kelp was born deep in the ocean. He knew early on that he was different from the other narwhals. His tusk wasn't as long as everyone else's. He had different tastes in food. And he wasn't a very good swimmer. Do you see he has these little floaties on his arms? Do you ever wear those when you go swimming? But his friends didn't seem to mind. So Kelp decided he wouldn't either. That is, until he was swept away by a strong current. I wish I was a better swimmer. Kelp found himself at the surface closer to land than he'd ever been before. High up on a cliff, he spotted a mysterious, sparkling creature. It looked so familiar. It looked like kelp. What do you think it is? Kelp swam as fast as he could toward land, which wasn't very fast at all, hoping that he could catch up with the creature that looked just like him. When he finally reached the shore, Kelp felt a little bit anxious. He had never left the ocean. He was nervous about walking for the first time, but the land creatures made it look so easy. Oof! He was trying to walk like a crab. Ow! It wasn't easy. He was trying to jump like a frog. Eventually, they got the hang of it. What's he walking like?
A turtle.
A turtle. Everything on land was strange and beautiful, but also kind of scary. Kelp began to think he might never find the creature that looked just like him. But as he stumbled out of the forest, land narwhals! Actually, we're unicorns. And by the looks of it, so are you. Kelp had never heard of unicorns before. They taught him all sorts of new things about his tusk. We call them horns. Wow. Look at his tusk is making a rainbow. They introduced him to unicorn delicacies, like snow cones. And they showed him how to gallop. There was no doubt that Kelp was, in fact, a unicorn. He was having so much fun that he didn't want to leave. But then he remembered all of his friends under the sea. Kelp missed them terribly, so he said goodbye to the unicorns and returned to the ocean. Come back soon. Look, even the crab is waving goodbye. Kelp swam toward home as fast as he could, which wasn't very fast at all, hoping that the narwhals would still like him now that he was a unicorn. When he finally arrived, Kelp had butterflies in his stomach. Welcome home! Kelp! You see this banner they made for him? They're so excited to see Kelp. He took a deep breath when he told his friends the news. It turns out, I'm not a narwhal. Of course you aren't. I'm a unicorn. We all knew that. They took it quite well. Kelp was happy to be home, but now that he'd experienced life on land with the unicorns, he couldn't seem to forget them. Did he want to be a land narwhal with the unicorns or a sea unicorn with the narwhals? Kelp couldn't decide. But then he realized that maybe, just maybe, he didn't have to choose.
Look, he made his own rainbow.
He made his own rainbow. And look, they're all playing together. Look, they're roasting marshmallows. What else is going on in this picture? Look, they turned this unicorn into a narwhal.
But there's a big rainbow.
There is a big rainbow.
that you can't really see.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
So I love this book because it's about narwhals and I love whales. But mostly I love it because it reminds us that no matter who we are, we're special and we're loved. And it doesn't matter if you're a land narwhal living with real narwhals or if you're a sea unicorn living with narwhals. It doesn't matter. You're great. And you've got a group of people who love you. So, hope you're having a good day.